Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Logan coming at you from Hunting Pros, and welcome back to another one. High tide's in about 2 hours, and what I'm going to be doing today is going to a couple government wharfs. I'm going to fish off the wharf and hopefully get some fish. I'm going to be targeting mackerel using Sabiki rigs. I'll show you those once I get out of the vehicle. But yeah, these were good spots last year and over the past couple seasons when I went out, so I'm really hoping to get some fish. I have caught ground fish off these wharfs as well, so you never know, there might be some bonus fish in there. If you do enjoy this video, please slap the like button and also subscribe. Thanks. Well guys, we're here, and that's what I'm going to be putting on my rod. The fog's still in pretty thick, so I'm going to give her a cast and see what happens. It is pretty shallow here, so I'm going to have to reel pretty fast. And as I reel, I kind of just pull up like that, help set the hook if they do grab onto it. And it also kind of flutters the jigs in the water as well. Oh, yeah, fish on. Yeah, got some fish on right there next to the wharf. Oh, lost one. 3 little guys. So I'll measure just to see, but they need to be, I'm just over 10 and a half. It's 10.55 inches. And you measure to the fork of the tail. So I'll measure them once I get them off. So one of them was almost long enough. No, so these are all too short by like 1/4 of an inch. So they all need to go back. So normally, rather than bring a tape measure and leave it like that, I actually have a marking, but I forgot to bring my cooler today where I have the marks on it. So luckily I had that tape in my truck. Little mackerel off the side now. I can just tell by looking at him, I don't think he's a good enough size to keep. Nice and thick, but he's not long enough, I don't think. But I'll measure him for good measure. He would be borderline. I really regret not bringing my my cooler with the measurement on it, but yeah, see, he's only about 10 inches, so he got to go back. Oh, something nibbling there. I got one on. I'm just going to let him take it and see if it attracts more. So yeah, there was a couple more chasing it. Yeah, I got 2 now. Oh, lost one. Same size though, right around 10 inches, but not quite long enough to keep. Guy was right around 10 inches as well. Now I got a fish on right there. It looks like another mackerel. Another tinker mackerel. It's funny is they're nice and thick already, but they're just not, they don't have the length, so. They're in close today though, almost none bit further out so far. They're all right next to the wharf, so. Just dropped it right off the side of the wharf. There is something nibbling, I don't know, it could just be perch or something. No, it's a small pollock. Throw him back. I do like keeping pollock, but only the bigger ones. Try not to catch my hand here. That's the problem with so many hooks. Well, I just switched over to green on the bottom. I don't know if it'll make a big difference. Probably not. I find mackerel will take just about anything you give to them that way. But we'll see. Couple more casts here and then I'll go to the other wharf. Well, I gave this spot a college try for about half an hour or 45 minutes. Caught a few fish, but nothing worth keeping. So we're gonna head to the next spot. Well guys, we gave that spot the old college try. Caught some mackerel, but nothing that I was allowed to keep legally. Still fun to hook some, and I caught a small pollock as well. But now we're gonna head to the next spot. Last year I had quite a bit of luck here. Later in the season though, when the mackerel were bigger. But anyway, we're gonna give it a try and hopefully we get something. Well, we made it to spot number 2. Into our first mackerel here. Can't tell if it's one nice one or a bunch of small ones. Oh, more just hit there. They're actually pulling my drag a little bit. I'll take the biggest one, which I think is probably this guy here, and measure them, but we'll start by throwing back the little ones. I don't think he's long enough, but I'll check. No, 10 inches. This isn't mine, but I found it here. Always pick up your garbage. All right, last cast. Unless I start catching some, it's been like half an hour. I haven't caught any more. Let her sink for a couple seconds. Come on, I know you're here somewhere.